Hi, Jeff Marsocci here, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about where I learned life lessons, where the most important things came from. Because while I had great education and great educational institutions that I attended, that's not necessarily where I learned a lot that's important to me being an attorney, being a business person. I have to kind of go back. I had a great high school experience, had wonderful teachers, learned a lot there, but I think I learned a lot more about people. I learned a lot more about business. I learned a lot more about how to manage things, including time, working at a restaurant chain called Papagino's. And I was really kind of happy that this trip up to Rhode Island, I was able to stop in and have a couple of slices of pizza. So that was just kind of a nice thing. So yeah, I started working there when I was just a month or two past being 16. Worked there throughout high school on weekends and maybe even a night shift during the week here and there. And by the time I was about a month away from being 18, they wanted me to become a shift manager. And so they were teaching me how to manage people and how to lead and the different processes and things that had to happen. And I took my exam, and they just had to wait until I turned 18 to officially become a manager and actually get keys to the place and be able to make deposits and all the other stuff. They just, for insurance purposes, they needed a legal adult, and that was thrilled. And I did. I learned so much at Papagino's. And then in college, I probably learned an awful lot more about writing and editing, working on the campus publications, including the Chronicle and Nonsense, the humor magazine, and occasionally writing for some of the other publications there. And that's where I really learned to write. And now I have 10 books that are published on Amazon related to my field. I did learn a lot in the English classes. I did learn about legal writing in law school, also at Hofstra University, but I learned a lot more about that and about managing people, volunteer organization, a lot more on the school newspaper, on the Chronicle. So that's where I really picked up a lot. So there's a lot of focus on education and how important it is to have a great education in order to get the career that you want, to have the life that you want. It doesn't always come directly from the school. I learned a lot more about being a business person and being an attorney and being an author outside of the classroom, doing other things and other activities. That's where I really got my great lessons. So thank you, Chronicle. Thank you, Nonsense. Thank you, Conscience, the law school newspaper. And thank you, Papagino's. I would love it if you had a place down in Raleigh, but I know that's probably not possible. So I'll stop in at least once every time I get a chance to come into the Northeast. Have a great day and have a great Thanksgiving.